Hey, this is Barry with the Barry and Holly Morning Show on WQSB. You can get behind-the-scenes chat, exclusive giveaways, and more content from us.
Hey, if you love the podcast, join us live every morning from 6 to 9 on the WQSB Facebook page. Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
To our program of cheery daytime tunes.
Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Arise and awaken.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Hello, listener.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
Do you remember when it was September?
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
How dare you break wind before me?
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know it was your turn.
They spice it up and they make life not boring.
And Holly.
I'm excited and I feel relaxed and I'm ready to party.
Help is on the way.
I love them. I take them everywhere.
WQSB, good morning. It is 6:09. Back after a lot of folks had the day off yesterday. Hope you're able to do something outside before the rain come in. The rain held off until, I guess, later in the afternoon and last night. Same deal today, except there's actually some rain and some heavy rain out there this morning. Right on the Etowah County, DeKalb County line, south of Collinsville, there's a little band of heavy rain just south of Center. All that's moving out. So give it an hour or so. It's going to be dry for a while. Then this afternoon, same forecast. It's rained almost 10 inches here in May. That's almost a record for the most rain in the month of May. I believe it.
It's rained like
every Saturday and Sunday for the month.
It's rained 27, 6, 5, 4. It's rained 24 out of 27.
Right around that year. It's like
22.
a record. We're almost a record for the most rain in 1 month. And today we could easily pass that because some areas could see heavy rain this afternoon.
Wow.
Pop-up showers, again, 80% chance of that today. Going to hit 80. Tomorrow, less of a chance of rain. Thursday, back to a good chance of rain. Here's the good news. After Friday morning, the weekend looks pretty good. Okay. Friday afternoon looks dry. Saturday, beautiful day, sunny, no chance of rain. Sunday, only a slight chance of rain. So the weather does get better for the weekend. This morning, some scattered rain on your way into work this morning. I can't say on your way into work and school. School's out. School's over.
School's out.
School's over. A lot of things going on today. Secret Sound Contest. That's the talk of the town. $500 is what we're up to. We have not had a winner on this last sound, and we have a clue. 7:10 will give you a clue in about 1 hour. Highly encourage you to be ready around 7 o'clock, 7:10 for the Secret Sound Contest. So we have that going on. We're going to give away some Rock the South concert tickets. Listen for the special sounder. That'll play sometime before 9. Hydra Fest coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend in Guntersville. It's a shame it's not this weekend because the weather looks great.
I know.
But we'll give you a chance to qualify to win tickets to that. And Bash in the Bend. Hey, weather looks very good for that in Gadsden. No chance of rain Saturday. And we'll be giving you a chance to qualify to win tickets for that. So many ways to win. And starting this weekend, our Father's Day, Father Mo's Best Contest gets underway. We'll be giving you a chance to win a brand new riding lawnmower from our buddies at Bond's Appliance. And people ask him, can you guarantee that Jamie Centers has not been on this riding it around the parking lot? We can't guarantee that.
No.
But we do know that you, Holly, will be riding it at some point in our parking lot.
We can guarantee that I will be riding the lawnmower, and I'll be riding it in turtle speed and rabbit speed.
Turtle? I forgot about that.
Yep.
Little
turtle and rabbit.
I like that. Yeah. So anyway, we'll be giving you a chance to win that for Father's Day coming up very soon.
How'd you know?
Other things going on today. May the 27th, only a few days left in the month of May is over. Then we'll get into June and we'll be almost halfway through with the year.
Today's
May 27th. What is today?
It is National Grape popsicle day.
Love popsicles.
I love grape popsicles.
Is that your favorite flavor?
No. Banana's my favorite.
Ooh, let me tell you something I used to love when I was little. You may have had these things. Mother would get these little, they're like ice cube trays, but they're deeper.
Yeah.
And then you'd pour like Kool-Aid in it. Then you get these little sticks that stick in it.
Oh, yeah.
And then you put them in the freezer. Then they come out. You've made your own like Kool-Aid popsicles.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Did that in college.
Love that. Oh, really?
Well, yeah, you just had vodka.
That's what you survived on. Oh,
Yeah.
vodka. So ramen noodles and vodka flavored popsicles is how you survived college.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
Okay, I see now why you dropped out.
The popsicle was originally sold as a frozen drink on a stick. I guess it's like, here, get your slushie. It's frozen
Makes
on a
sense.
stick.
Yeah.
Cherry is the most popular popsicle flavor, so I don't know why grape gets this on day.
I don't know.
And then number 2 is orange, and number 3 is grape.
I'm with you. I like banana.
I know. I
Those
like
are
banana too.
Did you like the ones you used to when you were little? You had the two sticks, and
you'd break them.
You'd always try it, and you'd always break apart.
Yeah, but I didn't understand why they did that. I never like.
And it would go everywhere. It'd fall apart.
I was more worried about the technology of this double stick
Yeah.
conundrum. Like I didn't understand are you supposed to pull them?
I guess like share
supposed to
maybe.
eat 'em?
Supposed
Like,
to share. Is that like
some-
romantic?
I don't know.
Like what? Oh, this is like you really had one.
Just eat it right down the middle. I don't know.
Exactly. I think it's supposed to look like romantic date night.
Okay.
Here, you start on one side, I start on the other. Kind of like the Lady and the Tramp, like the spaghetti noodle. We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a circle of life, I guess.
Yeah.
Here's you a little something extra. Creamsicle flavors are in this summer.
I've noticed that.
Yes, the nostalgic flavor, also known as orange cream or dreamsicle.
Dreamsicles, I've always known them as.
Yeah, dreamsicle, creamsicle, orange cream, same thing. Usually has notes of orange, vanilla, and cream.
Right.
And Coca-Cola has launched a new orange cream flavor.
Seen that.
So excited for this. Vita Coco.
What is Vita Coco?
My favorite coconut water ever.
Oh, okay.
They have introduced an orange and cream variety. And many fast food companies have plans on introducing a creamsicle flavored milkshake this summer.
You like creamsicle flavored milkshakes?
Yes.
I love that.
I'm American.
Yeah.
I love apple pie and baseball and
Creamsicle, popsicle, and milkshakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And blueberry cobbler.
Ooh. Now you're talking.
I know.
Yeah, need some strawberry pie for the summertime, too. Mother used to always get fresh strawberries out of the garden, make a strawberry pie.
Yeah. Yeah.
They get the big old bowl of whipped cream.
Oh, yeah. Here's something to think about. Everybody has that one person when you're 10 dangs, 20 yups, and 6 wows, and 8 man, that's crazy. And they still won't stop talking.
Yep. We have a couple of them around
That's
here.
crazy.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Seriously? I can't believe that.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And they still keep going.
Wow.
Like, what are they waiting on? I've already given you one of each of those. A dang, a yup, and a wow, and that's crazy. And you're still going strong.
Wow.
I don't know how to get top of that.
I think I'd have more wows than you do.
Yeah.
I think I wow it up a lot.
I think your only choice there is to get the bear spray and spray them in the face.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't think that'll even slow them down.
Do you ever make eye contact?
You know, once you do, they turn you and you turn
They
to stone.
linger.
It's
Yeah.
like Medusa, you turn into stone.
Oh, yeah. I never
Don't look
tried
them in
it.
the eyes. Don't look them in the eyes.
Okay.
You can even turn your back to them. Sometimes they still keep going. You can get on the phone and they still talk over the phone call.
Oh, wow.
You notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Actually, I have. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Maybe the vision's not quite there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, 6:16.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Since you've been gone, this one is weird. This story, it says, you know, in most sports, actually all sports, if you take any kind of performance-enhancing drugs and you're caught, blood test, you're pretty much banned and kicked out. Except for this. These new games are coming up. The enhanced games are what they're called, the enhanced games.
Okay, you told me to be careful with this.
Be careful because
I'm being careful.
It's going to take place in Las Vegas coming up next year.
It's a new sporting event.
New sporting events for those who take performance-enhancing drugs will be allowed to participate.
Oh.
You'll be allowed to participate.
Okay, so it's going to take place next May in Las Vegas. The
Listen to some
enhanced
music here we go. Okay, now we're
games.
ready. The enhanced games.
It's a competitive sport event allowing athletes to use performance-enhancing drugs and therapies that are banned in most other games. Over the course of 4 days, participants will race, lift, and swim using pharmaceutical enhancements.
Is that a good idea?
Yes.
Oh, really? Why is that a good idea? Why?
Because let's shoot you up with steroids and see how fast you can run.
Right. Now, there are some drugs that are like borderline, they're confused on why they're actually considered, as in wrong, that they're not too, like, they're not really a steroid, but I've said there are some drugs.
Like what?
I don't know the names of any of these, but then the blood test will pick it up on it and say, no, there's a little bit of this in that particular drug you're taking, and you can't run in the race or you can't swim because you're out. It's illegal.
Yeah.
But now these games are encouraging those who have been banned or kicked out, hey, you can come compete in these games.
Yeah.
We encourage you to take these drugs.
I love this because I think this would be the route that I would have to take because I would also feel for performance-enhancing drugs.
True.
And
Any of them in particular?
I don't know what kinds there are.
There's a bunch of them.
The ones that makes you run fast.
Oh, gotcha.
That one.
Gotcha.
The run faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit that one a couple times and run.
I would think you're going to have some world record speeds.
Yeah.
Whether it's running or swimming or whatever you're doing in this. It says there's a whole bunch of different things are going to be. It just says race, lift, and swim. It doesn't say exactly which one. I'm just like, these feel like the old 40-yard dash, the old, the butterfly.
Yeah.
These performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
It just opens up a whole series of questions on which sporting events are we talking about.
Yeah, it does. I don't know.
Because my thought would be performance-enhancing drugs. That means you got to think for sure that there's certain drugs you could take, like the pole vault would be one of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? You don't think so? Yeah. You're not.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep.
BYOP. Exactly.
Your own pole.
Yeah. There we go. That's just my thought. I don't know. I think they're just asking for trouble.
I think you were asking for trouble when you brought this story aboard.
No, it's in the news. We're just the.
Oh, okay.
We're just the messenger here.
We're just don't.
Yeah.
Be careful with
it's like
your
faster
poles.
than a speeding bullet.
Wow.
It'd be like, world records. It's like, at the running and somebody zips by you.
Yep.
Like Tasmanian devil, somebody is spinning. All you can see is just a cloud of dust. There they go.
Oh, wow. There it is.
Yeah. Would you watch this?
Yeah, because I like to see how unhinged people compete against each other. Like they lose their minds. Yes, I want to see it. Are you kidding me?
What were you thinking? Why did you take that drug?
Of course I want to do.
But look how fast you are.
I know. Of course I want to watch
How
this.
strong you are. Like guys walk up there like Popeye. One arm's bigger than the other.
Well,
huge. And you don't have to wonder anymore.
I'm being so careful.
You are. You probably want me just to move on.
I would love for you to.
Before you have to have a meeting.
On. Yep.
All right. 6:31.
Is your dog?
Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.
Today, Bill Prickett. Bill, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Barry. Thanks very much.
Well, thanks for coming in. We had to talk him into it. He didn't want to come in here.
Well, I had some few things I needed to do, but of course, you know, Ted came in and wished me a happy birthday. Of course, the boys across the hall did too when I came in this morning, so I appreciate everything.
So how old are you, Bill?
86.
86 years old. How long have you been with the radio station?
Since 68.
Wow. So how old were you when you first started?
22.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Oh, my
How about that?
goodness.
Yeah.
I guess that's right. If my math's right, I think.
Yeah.
I think
What's
it's right, isn't it, Matt?
what's the difference on that?
Yeah,
He's at.
From 1939 to 1968.
well, yeah, because I started, my birthday's, of course, in May, and I started in August. Started August 68.
Yeah.
Somebody pull out a calculator.
So you started, I guess you'd say, across the hall.
No, I started over.
Oh, the old reporter building.
Little hill over there, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Of course, he did too.
That's why we got Ted in here. Let me swing the microphone around real quick. So we had a little celebration sort of last week for Ted. I guess it was 2 weeks ago, Ted, in here. You had an anniversary here at the station.
50th year.
Wow.
50th year. That's crazy.
So Bill and I have been working together actually more than 50 years. I came here the summer of 73 and first met Bill. He was, of course, a full-time employee. And I was out of college for the summer 73. And kind of got a start here, and then went back and finished up my college work, and then came back full-time a couple of years later.
Yeah. So it's a lot of long-term people here at the radio station.
Well, hey, I want to tell you what, son, you're not a spring chicken. Tell
him, Bill.
Yeah. I'll tell Bill, I grew up listening to Bill do high school football. How many years did you do football, Bill?
20.
20 years, yeah.
How many years have you done it?
I don't remember.
50.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Because Bill stepped down, and then Jim Carter did it for I think a year or two. Then I helped Jim, and then when Jim stepped down or was fired, I don't know what happened to Jim, but then I took over. But I grew up listening to Bill do high school football. One of the best I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you, Barry.
I mean that. I think we're going to be hanging out at the Potato Festival coming up soon.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's gonna be my man this year.
Yeah.
I don't, since we lost our buddy.
Yeah, that was always Rod's big day was to go to the Potato Festival.
Yep.
Well, Bill, just wanted to tell you happy birthday.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've enjoyed my trip.
Yeah. Well, you've got many years left.
No.
Because we need help bringing in that dog food.
I hope so. No, I think this year I might just be the...
Tell Seth how to do it.
Yeah, tell y'all where to put it.
Gang you.
Because, it's kind of bad or hard to pick up something now.
Yeah, it is.
Like I said, I feel good, but I'm a little slower than I used to be.
Yeah. Well, we're just
a lot
glad.
slower than I used to be.
Well, happy birthday, Bill.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yep, all right, 641.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Come on, man.
Real quick, then we get into the good one. Britney Spears back in the news again.
Okay.
She's in trouble.
Okay.
She was on a flight from Cabo to L.A., and she lit a cigarette while she was on the plane.
Oh, Britney.
If you've ever flew, there's lights everywhere. No smoking, no
Lord,
smoking,
yeah.
no smoking. She says she didn't know that smoking was not allowed on a plane. She says it was her first time drinking vodka. First of all, I don't believe that. She says, and she apparently had too much vodka, and it made her forget that you couldn't smoke on an airplane. And she said it was her fault. Then she said later, said, by the way, the flight attendant was, quote, weird and invaded her space. And the flight attendant should apologize to her. No, Britney, the flight attendant was doing their job. She was trying to get you to put the cigarette out and telling you can't do that on the plane. That's all she was doing.
And Britney said, oops, I lit up again.
I think I did it again.
Lit up again. And she did it again.
I think I lit up again.
I mean, come on, Britney. Come on, Britney. Really? But anyway, she apologized. But here's a better story. Shaquille O'Neal. I like Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
Great businessman, former great basketball player. But Shaquille was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon recently, and Jimmy asked him about a story that he had heard years ago about Shaquille and his father. And this is pretty cool. He talked about pressure. If you think you deal with pressure in life, a lot of people do, but Shaquille said he used to think that he dealt with pressure till his father had a talk with him one day, and here's what Shaquille said.
I've read some of you attribute your work ethic to your dad earlier in your career.
So it was sort of like the Karate Kid. Like he had small little sayings that really didn't make sense at the time, but they made sense. So to your Knicks stories, I had a terrible game versus the Knicks. He made me fly home, and I met him at his house in Orlando, and we got in the car. And he's the type you don't speak unless you're spoken to. So I was like, what did I do wrong? He's like, shut the hell up. So we're driving, and we go under this bridge, and before we approached the family, he said, you couldn't handle the pressure? And I was like, yeah, it was Madison Square Garden. Just Patrick Ewing, one of my favorite players, I couldn't handle it. And he says to me, pressure is when you don't know where your next meal is coming from. And there was a homeless family sitting right there. A guy, his wife, and 2 kids. He said, that's pressure. He said, I'm tired of you spoiled rich athletes making all this money who don't perform at the level that you're supposed to perform to, blaming it on pressure. So he made me get out. I made contact with the family. I got him an apartment, got him a job, and got him straight. But things like that just gave me a different perspective. So
wow, that's a good point. That's pressure. Pressure is not making multi-millions of dollars playing basketball and scoring maybe 2 points. That's just a bad game. That's not. You're going to get paid again whether you score 2 points or 20 points. That family under the bridge, like Shaquille said, that's pressure. Knowing how am I going to be able to feed my family?
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah,
that's a great learning moment.
Yeah.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Licensed to explore with Rohit, where wanderlust meets wisdom. Imagine your next great adventure starting with a story. Welcome to Licensed to Explore with Rohit, the podcast that unlocks the extraordinary. Venture beyond borders into the lives of explorers, creators, and nomads who redefine what it means to live boldly and purposefully. Discover life-changing journeys, untold travel secrets, and unfiltered conversations that inspire you to embrace the unknown. With new episodes every 10 days, we deliver powerful insights and captivating tales straight to your ears. Follow now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your audio escape. Your next journey is just a listen away.
I do think that there's different levels of pressure, though.
I agree.
I feel like, even a rich man is going to have feelings of pressure, and I think that is, when it's not recognized, that's when it gets dangerous and they want to get out of the world.
That's true. That's true, but this is how you handle pressure.
It's how you handle it.
There could be somebody out there dealing with more pressure than you are. Just take a second and look around. Shaquille saw that family. Then what I love the most is he went over, talked to the family, help that family get back on their feet again.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a good one. Yeah.
741.
WQSB Mornings with Barry and Holly.
Would not leave him alone. Hey, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture?
No.
It was crazy.
What happened?
That was all Barry.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I told Holly earlier that was nice. That was fun.
Yeah.
Trevor came over from Burger King.
Yeah, and wound up calling his mom in the middle of it and saying, "No, seriously, he's like right here."
So funny.
That was cool.
Yeah, very cool.
But we had a good time at North Country Ford, hanging out with Greg Anthony.
Yeah.
And Greg, the only complaint I've got is you made us stand right next to this grill. They were grilling some of the best smelling food I've ever smelled in my life. So when we finished the remote, we walk inside to get us a plate. It was gone. It was gone. It was gone. Every bit of it. So you owe us like some sausage or a hot dog or something.
Yep. Oh my gosh! Why'd they do you like that?
It was so good.
That was dirty.
It was torture. Man, that smelled so good.
It was. Whoever the guy was that was cooking did it right.
He knows his stuff. Yep. But I had a good time. Had a good turnout yesterday. So anyway, thank you, Greg, for having us out yesterday.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yep, and other things going on. Knowledge Nuggets, are you ready? Well, if you're not, just say no.
I'm ready.
Okay, I didn't hear. I thought you
I am,
okay.
yes.
What have you got today?
I was actually thinking, like, what's on Will's shirt? Is that an astronaut playing golf?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
It's like the MTV guy.
I know. I've been sitting here trying not to awkwardly stare, but also trying to figure out what he was doing.
Yes, the MTV guy playing golf.
Okay.
Where do you get those shirts like that?
I got this one from Dunham's.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, 1 in 5 people admit to changing the direction of the toilet paper in someone else's bathroom.
No,
I
don't. You really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just set mine up on the counter. I don't even put it on the roller. I cut out the middleman.
You gotta do it face forward.
Okay, which
like
one
it's
are
over
you?
the top. Over the top. Yeah.
Not underneath.
No.
What does it matter?
Okay,
It doesn't affect the wiping at all.
Psychopaths out there, and they choose to run their toilet paper bottom first.
Okay.
From the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what psychopaths
So
do.
what does Ariel do?
She's over the top, but
Of course she is.
Have you ever seen the little towers that you can stack the toilet paper on,
Yeah.
and then it has the
Yes.
roll? If you just turn it around, it goes under. So you could turn it one way, it goes over. Turn it around, it goes
Gotcha.
under.
Gotcha.
So I usually play games with people on that.
Okay.
Okay. Huh.
Gotcha.
That's
okay.
all right. That's okay to play toilet
That's fine.
games.
Sure.
Toilet game.
Your
Yeah,
toilet game
whatever.
doesn't even
Yeah.
sound fun at all. That's where the word
They
hockey
wouldn't
come from.
let, they wouldn't let poor Rudolph
Them playing
join in
them
any
toilet
toilet
games.
game.
That's where hockey come from, wouldn't it?
So stupid. Researchers say people lie the most between 8 and 11 a.m.
What?
Yeah.
Why those 3 hours?
I wonder if that's like when they sit there in contact with their boss or upper management. You know,
Like, did you do this yesterday, or
Yeah, have
did you
you
get this
got-
done yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. And
are you
then-
going to hit the deadline?
Yeah.
Have you gotten your proposals in?
Yeah.
You know, that's a
Did
good
you do
point.
the call sheet?
Yeah. Did you have a good night? Yeah, I had a great night. Yeah. Got myself to sleep.
Did you sleep good? No.
No.
I know. Like, what if like people walked around and told the truth, like the real truth, from 8 to 11 a.m. Like, how was your afternoon? Sucked.
Yeah.
It would make church a lot different when you're
Yeah.
walking in if you told
Yeah,
the truth
it
all the
would.
time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when they're greeting you saying, hey,
Yeah.
how are you doing? Oh, we're doing great.
How you been feeling?
Doing great until we got in the fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, we were doing great till we got decided
Yeah, and
we
then-
wanted to go to church
Yeah,
and
call a divorce lawyer Monday, but we're doing good.
Mayor wouldn't let me brush your hair.
Yeah.
Harlow won't bathe in 7 days.
Dog crapped in the floor and I stepped in it barefooted, so it's been a good morning.
Yeah.
Had a guy playing toilet games at my house.
Yeah, messing with my toilet paper.
Yeah.
Every time Holly comes over, she turns the toilet paper around. That wakes me up.
That's what makes the movie Liar Liar such a timeless
That is
piece.
a good movie,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
That is so good.
Stop.
You've seen that?
Yes,
That
I've
is such a
seen
good.
that.
That is a good
Stop.
movie.
That
No.
is a good movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be in trouble though if I had to tell the
I
truth
would
all the
too.
time.
Yeah.
Ugh, my brain, which we kind of all three are the same on that. Like like we'll see something and then we just look back at each other and it's like, did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
On average, kids' tantrums last about 3 minutes. What do you think, Will?
3 minutes.
I got a tough boy that it's longer than 3 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
He's pretty adamant about.
Oh, wow.
You know, he about knocked a kid out this past Saturday.
That was my favorite video I've
saw
ever
that.
seen.
That was cool.
No kids were hurt in that. He didn't hurt anybody, but his tantrums can last longer than 3 minutes for
Man.
sure. So, but I like that part about him at this age, that, you know, he stands his ground and he's firm in what he believes. So
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
I agree.
It is. It is. It really is, because I think that shows a sign of independence.
Sure.
Yeah.
And being able to stick up for yourself, because I have learned as my children have gotten older, and I know Cameron was 12.
Yeah.
So I know you know a little bit about it, but kids are mean when they get a little bit older, a little bit older, a little bit older. They're mean. They got to learn to stick up for themselves.
Tell you what I've noticed: more tantrums happen inside Walmart than any other place.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was across the store one time, weeks ago. There's some kid. It had to last at least a full 30 minutes.
no.
I don't know what toy he/she. I don't know what, but all you could hear was scream. I thought, "Oh my gosh, man! Wow, that's why they put bathrooms in Walmart, to go in there and take care of that.
You know, as a kid, you don't realize this kind of stuff, or like as a teenager, but when you're going through it as a parent and you see another family like going through that, you're like, I understand.
Yeah,
like,
but
I get it.
But you know what else I think? Thank you, Lord, for not letting that be me. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And I'm serious. I'm not being like sarcastic. Thank you, Lord. I really think, thank you, Lord, for letting us grow out of this phase.
Because I've been there.
Because, me too. My kids screamed.
When you're asked to leave a restaurant because your child is upsetting the other people eating Chinese food.
Oh, yeah. Chinese food, too.
It's usually quiet in there anyway.
It's not like you're at the Olive Garden.
No, there's music and there's loud and the noises, but things so quiet. Join Emblem Credit Union today. If you live, work, or attend school in Cherokee, Calhoun, Etowah, DeKalb, or Marshall counties, you can be a member. Plus, we cover the membership fee to ensure a seamless and cost-free experience. Learn more at emblemcu.com. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Turn your backyard into the ultimate oasis with Martinez Pools. From custom pools to beautiful landscapes, outdoor kitchens, and even putting greens, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Start building your dream today with Martinez Pools.